Meet the self-proclaimed Billionaire Supreme Leader, a man who loves his opulence and grandeur, yet leads one of the poorest countries in the world. While many of his people struggle, the not-so-liked billionaire Kim Jong Un spends his time balling out of control with his whopping net worth of $5 billion. From eating the finest food and drinking the finest liquor to driving crazy cars and acquiring massive underwears, we're taking a glimpse into Kim Jong Un's life of luxury. Kim spent much of his childhood hidden away in Switzerland. He was born in the early 1980s to Kim Jong-il in Koyong-ui, but the North Korean government has yet to disclose the exact year of his birth. Unlike his father and grandfathers, who have national holidays celebrating their birthdays, Kim's birth remains shrouded in secrecy. After spending time in Switzerland, Kim returned to North Korea and began his education at Kim Il-sung Military University. Despite lacking extensive military experience, he quickly climbed the political and military ranks. In 2011, after the death of his father, Kim Jong-un assumed the role of Supreme Leader. Kim Jong-un inherited the position from his father, who inherited it from his father, Kim Il-sung, the founder of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or DPRK. The reins of power were passed down through the generations. In March of 2013, an investigation conducted by South Korea and the United States uncovered mind-boggling riches belonging to none other than Kim Jong-un and his family. It was truly a shocking revelation that led to a worldwide treasure hunt. They discovered over 200 foreign bank accounts scattered across the globe in countries like Austria, Liechtenstein, Russia, Singapore, China, Switzerland, and Luxembourg. And hold on to your seat, because most of these accounts, with hundreds of millions of dollars in cold hard cash, are nestled right in China. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, because you won't believe what Kim Jong-un spends on his undies. What on earth could he be doing with underwear and G-strings? This is shocking, right? To some, it's really crazy. Kim Jong-un, the infamous leader of North Korea, apparently went on a wild shopping spree, dropping a staggering 122,000 pounds on some seriously racy women's underwear. We're talking bras, girdles, corsets, braces, suspenders, and garters. This guy spared no expense when it came to his unmentionables. The trade figures reveal that the oppressive regime imported a range of highly expensive goods in 2022. And of course, what made the cut was underwear. It's speculated that these frilly unmentionables will eventually find their way into the wardrobes of the country's narrow elite, and a special group known as the Pleasure Squad. Rumor has it that this squad consists of 2,000 women and girls who are reportedly hired to provide entertainment to officials and guests. Now, you won't believe the next crazy investment Kim Jong-un makes with his massive wealth. The Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un consumes the finest spirits, whiskeys, and cognacs worldwide. But here is a striker. These drinks are all imported and in hard currencies. But how many bottles do you think he imports each year? A few dozen, or perhaps a few hundred? No, we're talking thousands. When it comes to his caffeine fix, Kim turns to the finest Brazilian coffee. Rumor has it that in just 1 year, he consumed a jaw-dropping $967,000 on this dark elixir. But now let's switch to his fleet and see the wonders that lie there. Kim Jong-un, the Supreme Leader himself, is severely obsessed with cars. This is a guy who started driving at a very young age of 7 when his mates were still learning to ride bikes. With that early exposure, it's estimated that he now has over a staggering 100 cars at his disposal. But let's talk about one car that has caused quite a stir on the internet. It's Kim Jong-un's Mercedes limousine. Boy, does it turn heads. You know what's so special about it? Apart from its luxurious features, it's accompanied by an entourage of 12 bodyguards who jog alongside it as Kim is chauffeured to significant events. And let's not forget about the car itself, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. According to Select Car Leasing, it's one of the safest cars out there. At a whopping 21 feet long, the S600 Pullman is absolutely massive. And you can bet there are some special modifications to suit Kim's personal needs. Kim Jong Un likes to navigate the waters around Korea in a jaw-dropping luxury yacht worth $7 million. It's a stunning 95-foot yacht that exudes opulence and sophistication. Another is the Princess Yachts, an updated version of the previous yacht. This one's even more lavish, with a price tag exceeding $8.7 million. It comes with an interior designed exclusively by Italian handbag designers Fendi. Reviewers have hailed it as one of the most luxurious crafts ever built by Princess Yachts. What a level of indulgence and extravagance on board such a yacht. How much of the world's collection of wristwatches do you have? Can you really spend a whopping $8 million just to beautify your wrist? It's really crazy to even fathom the kind of luxury and opulence that resides on Kim's wrist. When you get a glimpse of Kim, he's constantly sporting one of his prized branded watches. It's become his signature accessory, an emblem of his status and power. These watches are not just timekeeping devices, they're symbols of wealth and sophistication. So the next time you see Kim Jong Un making a public appearance, take a moment to admire the exquisite watch gracing his wrist. As loud as the preaching against smoking is, even some world leaders are shocking addicts. Kim Jong Un, the notorious leader with a penchant for cigarettes, has shocked the world once again. In a mind-boggling display of extravagance, he splurged a whopping 28.7 million pounds on the finest tobacco, while millions in his own country struggled to even put food on the table. But that's not all, because 700,000 pounds of that sum was allocated solely for cigars and cigarillos, indulging the cravings of Kim and his inner circle. And here's where things take an unexpected turn. Despite North Korea having an anti-tobacco law in place, Kim Jong Un himself remains a chain smoker. In a country where importing DVDs is strictly forbidden by law, who do you think has managed to amass a mind-boggling collection of over 20,000 imported movies? Yeah, you guessed it, none other than North Korea's enigmatic leader, Kim Jong Un. From Hollywood blockbusters to Japanese Godzilla flicks, he indulges in his favorite films from around the world, all in the comfort of his very own extravagant 1,000-seat movie theater, which he had specially built in his palace, costing him a small fortune. Can one person create majestic domains in different structural edifices? Prepare to be amazed by the hidden world of Kim Jong-un's extravagant residences. When he's not making public appearances, he has an astonishing array of hideaways to choose from, each more breathtaking than the last. Rumor has it that he owns 17 palaces scattered across North Korea, and one of them is said to have its very own 500-meter airstrip in Wonsan. But his primary residence is the central luxury mansion, nestled in the heart of Pyongyang, the nation's capital. This palace is no ordinary abode, but a marvel of security and opulence. It's designed to be nuclear attack-proof, guarded by multiple military units and surrounded by a high-voltage electric fence and minefields. It's essentially a fortress. But that's not all, because this incredible palace has its own train station underneath, a secret underground railway connecting Kim's residence to some of his other properties. It's like something straight out of a spy movie. And here's the cherry on top. Kim also boasts his own private island. Yes, you heard that right, a private island. It's a luxurious paradise where he can escape the world and revel in his opulent lifestyle. It almost feels like a dream, doesn't it? 17 palaces and a private island. A life of unimaginable luxury. Looking at Kim Jong-un's extravagant residences, we can't help but wonder about the secrets that lie within these hidden sanctuaries. What mysteries do these palaces hold? What does life look like behind those heavily guarded walls? It's a tantalizing enigma that continues to fascinate and intrigue us all. So there you have the extravagant lifestyle of Kim Jong-un. At this point, he might as well have the people of North Korea all shouting, "All hail the mighty spender." While his opulent lifestyle may seem enticing, it comes at the cost of millions of people. It's a warning that striking that balance between luxury and responsibility is crucial. After all, true wealth lies in a harmonious blend of indulgence and prudence.